as a quick update here, real quick, since we've been hunting the cornfield, I was able to shoot a doe. Wasn't able to get it on film, so that kind of blows a little bit. But it happened so fast. There's no way I would have had time to record or anything. I just had to wing it pretty much. We were sitting in the cornfield. Me and Cody were 3 rows in. We decided while it got closer to dark, walk up the corner and see if there wasn't anything trying to cross a road from the neighboring property over into the cornfield. We get up 3/4 of the way, push a deer into the corn. Okay, I stand at the corner. Cody works his way back, and then next thing I know, I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention across the road, and then I see this doe walking out towards me. I'm standing out in the open, and I wait for her to look away. She looks away. I drop down, and my bow's off to my left, so I had to bring my bow in front of me. And I waited for her to look away again. She looked away, brought my bow in front of me, and my arrows in the quiver caught a cornstalk, and she didn't like that. She started stomping, started snorting, and then I thought she was going to just turn on a bucket, and she just kept staring at me. We probably had a good 5-10 minute showdown, but just a flat out staring contest. And then finally she went broadside, and I'm guessing the shot was 30-35 yards, and I'm in no rush to shoot a doe, but you were blowing at me. I'm like, you're just done. You're done. If a doe is blowing at me, they're done. So I let it fly. It was about 30-35 yards. I hit her just before the hindquarters, and thankfully I switched broadheads because I think I never would have found her, but clipped the guts by about an inch. Got a little inch incision on the guts, and then she took off. It was, I don't know, I would want to say like 100 to 150 yards is how far she traveled. So that was a pretty cool hunt. Kind of sucks I didn't get a chance to get it on film, but um, as of lately, since last week I was at the corn by myself, um, but this week it's kind of been bouncing back between the corn and the bean field. We're kind of in that October lull right now. We're getting deer on camera. We have, at the bean field right now, we've got quite a few nice bucks. We got that 5 point still floating around. There's a huge 8 point, there's a nice 7, and then there's a monster of a 6 point, and they're all coming out at night. And so, this new buck, or it's the one that we moved the camera, and not after 20 minutes he cruised by. He came back, and he's been coming back now. And he's been on camera probably a good solid 2 to 3 days out of a week, so which is pretty solid, but nothing with a good time frame. But last night we hunted here at the bean field. We had 2 does pass us at 20 yards off to our left, and we've been sitting on the ground. We forgo our tree stands. We've been hunting on the ground a lot, and I tell you what, it's an experience, especially having 2 fawns pass by at 20 yards. I tell you what, it's just crazy. And then not 10 minutes after they passed us, we had a bobcat. I'm not kidding, a bobcat come in at about 30-35 yards off to my left. I thought it was a coyote at first, and I had my handgun on me because I have a CPL and I'm allowed to conceal carry during bow season. It's the only way you can carry a firearm on you during bow season, otherwise it is illegal. I grabbed my handgun because I thought it was a coyote. I was just going to let one rip, but it would turn out to be a bobcat, and then it slipped away. Does circled around us. They winded the bobcat, and then they just were blowing for like 10 minutes. Came out here to the field. There was 4 deer down here where we're sitting, or where I'm sitting tonight, and we low crawled maybe almost 200 yards to get to them. We got within 40 yards, and before they finally took off running. So pretty solid. We're enjoying this hunting on the ground business. It's definitely a different form of hunting. Since I shot my doe on the ground, how that worked out was just flat out amazing. So we're trying it hard on the ground still, and Cody can't get enough of it. Neither can I. So it's like, yeah, we're going to be doing this for a while yet. So my buddy down in Big Rapids, which is about 3.5 hours from here, the rut's been going on pretty heavy down there. He's been seeing a lot of bucks, chasing does. So I'm thinking by next week sometime, we're going to start seeing some action, start seeing some scrapes and some rubs showing up. That's what I'm guessing. It could be a while yet. So we're going to say, I know towards the end of next week, I think I'm going to start running mock scrapes around some areas to see, what bucks we can't get to come into those scrapes, and then we might, game plan might change because corn, or not the corn, but the beans might be coming off here soon. So we're going to have to see and wait it out. So, but anyhow, that's been what's going on. Been a bounce back between the beans and the corn. Haven't really seen anything worth shooting. It's just at this point with filming, it's becoming more of a pain in the butt right now. It's gotten in the way of hunting for me, more or less, but I still enjoy it. I'm going to be filming for Cody since I got my doe, and then I'm still going to be filming and whatnot for me, but you know, realistically, I'm only going to start filming if there's a lot of activity and whatnot. So hopefully here, hopefully one of these bucks comes out tonight. I don't have my camera. I forgot to mount in my car, and I've got my truck today. I mean, I have the camera with me, but I don't have my tree mount. And I've got my little action camera, and that's about it. So yeah, pretty interesting right now to only have very little camera equipment right now. So, but anyhow, we're gonna sit tight. It's about 5:30 right now. Deer will be moving close to 7, so they've been moving at 7 like clockwork here at the bean field. So yeah, we're gonna sit tight and hopefully we get something to come out.